When it comes to a lace wheel assembly, there's a few extra tips and tricks that we can show you here at Washtenaw Community College to help you out. On a lot of your tube type rims, you'll have a steel valve stem assembly held on by a 12mm nut. You'll need a 12mm ratchet and a deep well socket. Always remove this nut before you do anything to the tire assembly. With a tube type tire, the valve stem may come out through the center of the rim or come through the side of the rim. This is imperative when installing it on the machine. If the valve stem comes through the center, it doesn't matter the orientation that the rim goes on the machine, other than if it's a rear rim, and of course we always put the drive sprocket and the drive pulley up. On a tube type tire where the valve stem faces away from the center, always make sure that that valve stem faces down on the machine. Whether it's a front tire or a rear tire, the rear tire should always have the valve stem on the opposite side of the drive sprocket or the drive chain. Sometimes when installing a laced wheel, you have to protect the wheel, if it's aluminum, with a rim protector on the jaw. On a tube type tire, it's necessary to remove the duct from the tire assembly after the top bead has been removed from the rim, in order to remove the inner tube. To do so, we need to unlock the duct, raise the duct, turn the adjuster knob so that the arm comes in towards the center of the tire, and the tire is removed from the duct. After the duct is out of place, I can lift the top bead, grab the inner tube, and remove it from the tire assembly. After the tube is removed, I need to swing the duct arm back under the top bead and readjust my settings. So I'll put the head of the duct under the bead, adjust the arm so it sits outside of the rim, push the duct down, lock it into place. Now I can remove the second bead. On a tube type tire, you're going to remove the rim strip and inspect the rim. As you can see, this rim has been on the road for quite some time. It's not unusual to see this kind of rust on a rim and tire assembly for 10,000 miles on a vehicle. You need to clean this whole assembly up in the center and on the beads using a wire brush. When cleaning the rim, use a wire brush. You can always rotate the table while you clean the rim assembly. When installing a new rim strip, make sure you have the proper style rim strip, whether it be a center hole or a side hole. Always remember, every time you change a tire on a tube type rim, always replace the inner tube and always replace the rim strip. When replacing the rim strip, make sure that the cutout notch is lined up to the hole for the valve stem in the rim. On a tube type tire, you can install the first bottom bead after you put the rim strip on, but in order to install the inner tube, you need to remove the duct from the wheel and tire assembly. Lay out your inner tube on top of the rim. Make sure that you have the proper inner tube for your rim. The valve stem will either face straight out or it'll come down at an angle. Fold your inner tube in half. Take the tire iron with the more aggressive side facing down. Go over the top of the rim. Slide this tire iron through both bead assemblies. And what we're going to do is push down on the tire iron to expose the hole for the valve stem. On an aluminum rim, this is a place where you may want to use a rim protector on the bottom bead of the rim when you install the tire iron through both beads. So take the rim protector, clip it onto the bottom part of the rim, slide the tire iron through so it contacts the rim protector and not the rim, and press down, exposing the valve stem hole.